Review Bros back with another DMAA pre-workout, would you know? And it's Venom by Ruesco Supplements.
And it is one of their best sellers. It literally says it straight away as soon as you go on the website. Not a bad product by the looks of the label at all. You know, this one we've heard hyped time and time again. 100 milligrams DMAA. You know, all we can do, should I say, is is see how it comes together. And obviously, guys, if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon for all future reviews, which we've got a lot more coming up. Massive thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy this review. Okay, guys, this Venom comes in 3 delicious flavours. They come in Antidote, which is strawberry, pineapple, coconut. It comes in Riot, which is Rocket Pop, which is normally be our first choice. And the flavour we have is
Serum, which is actually green apple, which is your arch nemesis flavour.
Yeah, I'm never much of a fan of apple flavoured pre-workouts. Never have, probably never will be. But nonetheless, let's roll with it. Let you know our honest taste and mixability scores.
And it's one
It's
scoop
got a cool
of pop.
scoop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different to normal. It's like a little helter skelter. Yeah. Strange.
That's nice. No artificial colours. Yeah, not green. Serum's going everywhere.
Mixability isn't brilliant, guys. I know we only do it with fault, but that's how we always do it to keep it consistent.
Yeah, there are some bits.
I don't know if you can see. It has clumped in the bottom. If I do it that way, maybe it'll come. No, probably
Bearing
not.
in mind, it is only an 8-gram scoop as well, so you can't even use that excuse.
No, I've got quite a bit of water. Anyway, that's enough for taste and mixability. It'll just have to be a chuck back and neck it job. Let's see.
Let's go for it. I've had better apples, I'll be honest. Good apples.
I've
You got a number in your head. Ready?
3, 2, 1,
2.75.
Oh. So we're around that same region, guys.
So I think it's a tiny bit above your average tasting pre, and you think it is the average.
Yeah, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing you're going to go tell your friends get green apple. At the same rate as I'm only saying 2.5, I also don't think it's going to be a problem if you had a full tub. You know, I have absolutely had worse tasting products. Considering what's in it, it's probably not that bad tasting, really.
And I'd be happy to go over 2.5 on the basis that the mixability was a bit of a downside as well. Also, another point is the other 2 flavours do actually sound nicer. So they could come in at a higher score, so use your discretion.
Yeah.
It's
Price time with Venom.
So we've looked at Ruesco's official website, and you'll find this for $49.95 US, which translates to £40, 45p.
Yeah, not a bad start-off price. We've seen worse, we've seen more expensive, should I say, and we've seen cheaper. So it is a middle-of-the-range pre-workout in terms of price. Now, the good thing about Ruesco is they do have quite a cheap international shipping rate. So UK guys, European guys, you know, wherever you are, basically. I think it's only like $7 or $8 international. It's definitely not that expensive compared to if you was to go to an individual company's
official website. Yeah.
So Ruesco are really good like that, and they do have a lot of exotic pre-workouts on their website. That's what we best know them for. Dark Energy, all the aggressive lab stuff, you know, this, Creed.
Good stuff.
All of the good top ones, go to Ruesco. We recommend it, especially with that shipping rates.
100%.
So yes, price per serving we'll move into now. It is £1.34 Great British Sterling, or $1.66 for you US guys. Not a bad price at all, eh?
And that will get you 30 servings.
Yes, 30 servings per tub. That works out to be, on our consistent price scale, a 3 out of 5. Not bad at all, eh?
Slightly above average, especially as it is a DMAA pre.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it comes together. And off the effects section, as we always do, we're going to dive into a label of this DMAA pre and see what's going on. So it's a proprietary blend made up of 8.2 grams, 7.7 of which is active ingredients. It should go largest to smallest in order of ingredients. Should do anyway. So first up is beta-alanine.
Beta-alanine is a good ingredient. We like it because it should give you that beta tingles, itchy feeling, you know, when that pre-workout kicks in. That also helps with endurance in the gym, something we like.
Great. Next up is agmatine sulfate.
Pumpy ingredient, responsible for blood flow and whatnot, as well as some cognitive ability effects. We like to see that. Again, that's a novel food ingredient in the UK, so it's difficult to get hold of, so it's good to see it in there. I believe that's the only pump ingredient in this.
And we'd like to believe that should be around at least a gram, with it coming just on after beta-alanine. Next up is caffeine anhydrous at 250 milligrams.
Yeah, that's a surprisingly low dose for a stim junkie pre-workout like this one. You know, if you're used to the likes of Assassin, Hooligan, Dark Side, you know, those 500, 600, 700 milligrammers of caffeine. So yeah, we'll have to see how that pans out. It's still a couple of coffees worth, or a couple of cans of energy drinks, so still gonna feel that stimulation effect.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. Next up is L-norvaline.
Amino acid, also responsible for harnessing pumps, so that will help with the agmatine. So I did mention that agmatine was the only one. This one is also going to help you with blood flow, nitric oxide production, and the like.
Yeah, very nice. Next up is the main ingredient, 1 to 3 DMAA 100 milligrams.
That's a huge dose of DMAA, guys. If that is legitimately in there, that would be a heavy dose. That would be a major stimulant. You know, it's got chemical bonds similar to those of amphetamines and the like. You know, black market ingredient, difficult to get hold of. So let's see if it's in it.
Boom. Synephrine HCl is next.
Again, another stimulant, energy.
That bitter orange extract.
Yeah. Weight loss, mood elevation. You know, it's a combination of all of those things, but another nice stimulant.
Lovely. Burning some fat. Next up we have choline bitartrate, which we can only assume is going to be underdosed coming this far down the list.
Yeah, strange. Normally you see that at a reasonable dose, especially more than synephrine would normally be. That's for cognitive abilities, you know, getting you in the zone, getting the focus up.
Yeah, brain power. Next up is hordenine HCl.
That's from barley. That, again, similar to synephrine, is a energy metabolizer. It'll burn up fat cells using them for energy, so it's a stimulant, as well as some cognitive effects. So it's good to see it in there. We've always had good effects with that.
Nice. Finishing off the list is a short one, is ephedra extract.
Very, very interesting. Now, we're not sure what that's standardised to, so we can't be sure of what type it is, but that is a powerful stimulant as well. You know, ephedrine, powerful stuff, fat burning, energy. You know, that's a strong one. We'd like to have seen how much is in there and what type of ephedra it is. Nonetheless, good to see it in there.
Yeah, so that does wrap up the label. There's no digestion aid or whatnot, but then again, it might not be necessary with a low gram scoop. But all we can do is see how it comes together.
Stimulant heavy. Let's see.
It's
Effects time with Venom DMAA pre-workout.
so beta-alanine, yes or no?
Yeah, to a degree, I felt it. It's probably only a couple of grams, so it probably is a bit underdosed compared to 3.2. Obviously, we can't be sure because it's a proprietary blend.
Yeah.
I felt it, and
A little bit.
I probably felt it enough to the degree that it'll still have the endurance benefits to it.
It felt somewhere between 2 and 3 grams, feeling-wise.
I will say that we have obviously watched other reviewers' reviews on it, and they say they feel the beta-alanine quite a lot. So we did feel it. We didn't feel it a lot. Maybe it's just, you know, batches to batches or flavours to flavours, but with serum, this one we didn't feel it that much. It's definitely in there.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I would say that just like the label says, it does take 30 minutes to really start peaking focus and energy wise, but you don't get a sudden rush of energy, do you?
No, it's not like you're all of a sudden euphorically high, ready, zoned in 100%. The energy does
Creep on you.
Yeah, it does go up and up and up. And the mood elevation is actually really nice. I was very happy driving down to the gym, and you agreed with me on that.
You'd think it would be an angry one, wouldn't you? Because it's Venom, but it's more of a,
And
like
the
you say,
DMAA.
it's more of a happy in the zone, let's get stuff done.
It feels very productive while it works, put it that way. Energy sustained for a good hour and a half in the gym. You know, there's no doubt that you get stuff done.
Yeah.
As long as you're keeping focused, not having a chat here and there, you just get on with your stuff.
So it feels a bit like this for about hour and a half, 2 hours, and then goes like that. So we did both agree we felt a bit of a crash on this after about 2 hours.
I did. I felt quite a crash on it, actually. The important questions you guys will be asking: is there 100 milligrams of DMAA in there? I'll be honest, I really don't think so. Definitely. Well, in fact, I know.
Pretty sure.
Let me compare it to other DMAA pre-workouts. You know, Irate Original, I felt that more. Dark Energy, I felt that more. Rocky KO is a very important one. The reason it's very important is it had 100 milligrams of DMAA in there. Synephrine, Ephedra, all of them. That hit like a steam train, whereas this, it didn't.
You felt like you was off your face on Rocky KO, whereas this one felt more productive. So it just, we don't think it's DMAA.
If it had 100 milligrams of DMAA in there, you wouldn't be coming home for 16 hours. You'd be ready to roll.
Yeah.
It might be a bit of DMHA in there. There might be DMA in there, but I don't.
Small amount.
20, 30, 40 milligrams tops.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think it's as much as that label suggests.
Yeah, there's no jitteriness. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Cold sweats.
It feels quite healthy. It feels productive. We trained hard on it. The energy's there. That 250 milligrams of caffeine doesn't last.
No.
What more can be said, really?
We would argue that its strong points are focus and mood elevation,
Yeah. You feel
followed
happy.
by energy, followed by pump, because obviously there's really not too much
pumps
in
are
there for
definitely not something to write home about, to tell your friends about, to buy the product for. In fact, I'll probably take a pump agent or supplement alongside it, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. So this is for not stim junkies. It's not for people who want pumps, but it is for people who are looking to get in the zone, for have a bit of a mood elevation and productive.
What I will quickly mention is, because it is, a borderline black market sort of company, perhaps from batch to batch and flavour to flavour it'll hit harder.
Yeah.
We've heard people say this is crazy, so...
Yeah, that's always the problem with these kind of ones, is you just really don't know what's going to be different
Depends
from
where
one
it's
to the other.
manufactured, if it's manufactured in an FDA approved facility or a bathtub, it's difficult to say. One tub to another may vary. Our effects were, it was a nice healthy feeling pre-workout that got the job done, that you felt happy on training, but it did crash hard.
Yeah, we started to slug a bit towards the end of our training. In the last half an hour we were just like, oh, come on, let's just get it done.
Whereas with others with DMAA of 70 plus milligrams, you're buzzing for hours, and it didn't.
Beyond training, ready to train more almost. So taking all that into account, what score did we land on out of 5?
We both agreed on a 3.75 out of 5 because you felt happy and you felt motivated, you did your training. It's also good for people who want to take something at night time and that ain't going to be up all night till the morning rise,
Yeah. You could sleep on this.
Yeah, I could go to sleep now. We only took it 2.5 hours ago.
Yeah.
And that is, by the way, the effects we've had every time on this. We've taken this 3 or 4 times just in case we had a dodgy scoop or not.
Yeah.
Who knows? So yeah, 3.75 for the reasons mentioned. I don't believe there's DMAA in this. Not 100 milligrams anyhow.
Yeah, I think that if they were aiming for a stim junkie market, they should have thrown in double that caffeine, something to anti-crash, maybe decaffeine malate or something like that, and also made it real DMAA. But, oh well.
Be interesting if someone did a proper test of it, a burn down, to break down what's in what. It'd be very interesting. So yeah, 3.75. It's not an absolutely shit pre-workout by any means.
No.
for all, I'd recommend potentially getting it, and your luck might be in. You might be in with a heavier one, or someone who wants to warm up into the Stim Junkie world. Perhaps risk it.
Yeah.
But again, it really could easily vary from tub to tub.
Yeah, use your discretion, and if you do get it, just try to angle it so that you're using it in that window of effectiveness for the hour and a half that it does work. So don't give it too much kicking time, because then you'll crash early on in your training.
Go get to the gym 20 minutes after taking it and get cracking.
100%.
So yeah, effects wrapped up for you. 3.75 out of 5. It is a final verdict on Venom. Now do remember you can get this from Oresco Supplements. We'll put a link in the description below. We're going to move into the scores on the doors as and how we filmed it. So we start off with the taste, then move into the price, and then move into the most important bit, that effects section. So, taste of the product, the least important bit in our minds. We had serum, which is a green apple flavour. We didn't find it bad, did we?
Yeah, not too bad. We said it was. We actually landed on an average score of 2.5 in the end, because it wasn't amazing and it wasn't awful. It was just, you just get it done.
Absolutely doable. Mixability wasn't fantastic, so that's another reason it just got that 2.5. So if it's something you're scared about, it's definitely not going to be something you struggle to get down your neck.
Yeah.
Moving into the price element of this, obviously basing straight off Oresco Subs at $49.95 or £40.50 or give or take. Do check that price segment. We landed on a 3 out of 5 on our consistent price scale, so it's absolutely not bad in terms of price.
Yeah, they're not ripping you on that front.
No.
And its highest scoring element, just about, was effects, which was
a 3.75 out of 5. Again, we definitely recommend just checking that effects section. That's the most important part as to why it didn't score perhaps as high as you'd think it did.
Yeah.
All the reasons are in there. And that gives us an overall score of
9.25 out of 15. So above average over all elements when you take that into consideration. So not a bad pre-workout, just doesn't live up to the hype, not with us at least, sadly.
Yeah, 9.25.
Massive thanks for watching along, guys. As always, we really do appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts on this in the comments.
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys would have tried it. Some people really hype this, whereas others don't like it at all. And we're pretty middle ground.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Craig said, thank you for watching along. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon, because we do have a lot more reviews coming out. We're getting flooded with supplements. We do try and throw up the hyped ones as soon as we can, and we're fair to those that are not. We're bringing out those ones you may not have heard of before.
We've got Leather Phase 2 coming, Creed Halloween edition, I want to say.
Yes, that's coming out soon. We're getting Cracked, we believe, delivered tomorrow. You know, there's a lot coming. We've got Dark Shreds coming out this weekend, the review. A lot coming, so yeah. Thank you for watching along, guys. As always,
stay
stimmed.